In this video, we are going to use the curves adjustment layer to adjust this picture. We'll notice that there's a lot of dark areas to this picture, yet we want to preserve our highlights. So we're going to use the curves adjustment in Photoshop to edit this image. First, we're going to right click, edit in Photoshop. It will launch your image in Photoshop. If you're in another tool, such as the crop tool, you can just move back to the move tool, V on the keyboard, or the top tool on your toolbar. So what we're going to do is we are going to open up our curves adjustment, which is in the adjustment panel. If you can't find that, you can go to Window, Adjustments, or you can search for it here. So here's curves in the middle. Click on that. I expanded mine out so I can see a little bit better. What I'm going to do here is I am going to sort of lock in my highlight area. If I want the blue to be a little bluer, I can bring it down just a smidge. And then what I'm really looking to do is increase my shadows. So here is my highlights area, and then this is my shadows area. We're seeing a big spike because there's a lot of information in that area. What I'm going to do is I want to adjust it so that that area is reading brighter. So I can bring a point up. Now, if you bring it up too high, you start to invert where these values in the midtones are brighter than your highlights. And you're going to get some weird kind of solarization, we call that. So I would avoid doing that. But you can bring it up to a point where it looks natural. So you do want some sort of slope here where you're not bringing the values too high. You can keep kind of playing with it so it looks natural but brighter. And then to see if you've done a good job, to see a before and after, you go ahead and hit visibility, which is here or here. And then this might be a little too bright here, so I might bring that down a smidge. See if I'm liking that. That looks pretty good. The reason we like to do these adjustment layers is because you can turn them off, you can turn them on, you can go work on something totally different and then come back to that adjustment layer. I can double click on it or go here and it will pop up the same information. You don't have to keep hitting curves over and over again. So if you're doing a simple adjustment like that, you really only need one curves adjustment layer. So that's really important to understand, is that you can go back to that information and change it. The last thing you're do is save it. So you go to File and Save. And now this image will pop up in Lightroom alongside your original edit. Oops, wrong one. Your original edit right there. All right.